So we're going back to King's Quest. Where we just left off, we presented our eye to the tournament. We went the cleverness route and got the pumpkin turned purple and put the blue flame in it. So now they've set me with the task of finding Achaka, or I can do the duel of strength and speed. Like I said, you can't really do strength yet. I could do speed because I went cleverness route, but it's just a pain in the butt. But first, we're gonna pick up a few extra items that we can gather now. Looks like some of Acorn's traps. Alright, so I want to actually get the fruit.
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
I thought that was a nice thing to do. We'll see if it works. Also, but I can't get terribly far with it. No, better not yet. We'll save what we're doing for later. Let's continue the straightforward route. Yeah, I will need a gold coin. There's a couple of ways I can get it. Tell you what, we'll knock out this chore. Huh, what's that noise? I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. It's my steed. Alright, no competition for eyes this time. And I should not have any problem with Wetzels. Yeah. They do not like that blue flame. Wetzels are a problem in King's Quest V as well. The wolves. Which are in Serenia, where the wolves, would normally migrate north and be violent and vicious up there, as was told in the dialogue in this game. So here's these like creepy little circles in the ground.
Bizarre holes were burrowed into the forest floor.
And you'd think, if you shimmied up them, you could crawl up it, unless you needed a ladder.
Where do these holes lead?
Uh-huh. Where do they lead indeed? I'm waiting for chapter 2 to find out.
Hey, how'd my coin get down there?
Yeah, weird voices. Not happy. Okay, I can continue this path, but there's not much I can do there, so I'm just going to turn it around at this point and go back through the cave. Which it does like the tree stump, as we saw earlier. when you walk across the tree stump. Gwendolyn's like, do we have to watch this again?
Can we skip through this part? Too much walking, not enough dragons.
Yep.
Still gives you the ambiance, which is nice. The cool music. So no questions here. We just need to, I think the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to just go ahead and, because I don't know, I'm not quite sure how else I would get a coin. Oh, I do know. Yeah. I'd be able to, yeah. Let's go straight forward then. Kind of winging it, but I still know what I'm doing.
Nice of you to finally show up, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Also, Graham, I kinda heard a rumor. I was gonna keep it to myself, but I heard some guards gossiping about you training a badger to scare away some squirrels. How long'd that take you to come up with? I used to chase off squirrels in my nappies.
See, that one made me think, is there a better way to do that? But, you know, I just think strength hates cleverness, compassion hates strength.
Every time the word distress
Cleverness
rings
hates
through this
compassion.
town, I run out in the hope it's a call to action. Nope. More angry bees and incompetent guards. Now that's bold. You don't even know what you're buying. No matter. I'll gladly take your money and give you my gardening tool. It's the only thing you can afford.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Yep.
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
So off to the well. And I'm gonna fulfill my duty of keeping this door shut. Oh wait, let me do this first. Let me go, I don't know if it's quite necessary, but...
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. That poor, snarling Snarlax with purple eyes and blue glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. Sorry if I'm not impressed, but I just can't support the slaying of innocent beasts. Where is the heart in that? The squirrels won't take kindly to that harassment either. Grandma's sugar shroom pie is still available if you want to try to make friends instead of enemies.
Wow. But just so you guys can see the differences here. Now we went the cleverness route, which I thought was the best one. I mean, like, you actually, like, had to work to get the purple pumpkin and all that.
Hey, it's Graham the Wise. Welcome back. We are so proud of you.
Our crystal ball told us all about the eye you presented.
Couldn't have done it better ourselves.
Oh, you're so happy to see you continue your path of cleverness.
You, son, have a bright future ahead of you.
No matter your choice in life, we will gladly take your money.
Business is business. Now, Chester, can you hand me the frog's breath elixir?
Frog's breath elixir? Yes, where is that? We seem to be out of...
You drank it all again, didn't you?
Muriel, my blood sugar was low.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so tasty.
Since you can't keep your mitts off our supplies, we are halting production. This potion will have to wait until that merchant brings us our delivery.
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I would gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
So you see, if you don't do the purple dip for the snarling Snorlax, you don't get it again. Which there are many other things you can dip. You can dip the badger in it for an achievement. And then use the badger on the sugar shroom tree for, I think, an additional achievement. Okay, so we're done with talking to people and dialogue and stuff. Hoping maybe I can get the 3, there's like 3 badges you can get at the end. Like you get the Wolf Wetzel badge, and Wentz proposal goes well, and Chester and Muriel finish the whitening potion. So, if you'll recall, this is the prequel to what we saw at the beginning. So, this is Graham's first time
Achaka was last
down the
seen
well.
headed down here. Shame he didn't find his eye in time for the tournament.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Yeah,
Got it.
I tried to tell somebody at work that the other day. I was using the Chronicles of Narnia. How sometimes they're published with The Magician's Nephew first, and how I believe if you read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe first, as it was written, the order it was written instead of the chronological order of the stories,
I didn't think he knew the competition was over.
it's much better.
Perhaps if he brought back an eye, they would let him back in. Probably an addendum for that.
Alright, so here we go. We've been here before, but in the future, a bed and a dead body were here. So, you know, like I said, this game gives you clues.
Hey, I need you to sign this. You missed the deadline.
But you have to be clever. There's also another one if we continue down this path here. We get some funny dialogue.
The dragon!
Stalama. Afamata. Afamata. Afamata.
So we learned
Stalama.
something. We learned something about this.
Stalama.
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 Afamata.
Afamata. Afamata means yes.
Afamata.
Stalama means no.
Water. Afamata. Afamata. Stalama. Afamata. Afamata. Stalama. Affamata. Affamata. Affamata.
I wish they would have used the King's Quest 6 noises for this part. The dun 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 dun. From
Water.
Isle of Wonder, climbing the mountain. I bet we'll hear that again. I'm just very pleased they used King's Quest 6 as item pickup. I got points sound. Shit. I wasn't paying attention, y'all. Grammy turd.
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise. We didn't share your excitement.
I think he meant Ryan Graham. This part's great.
He was still after that eye, despite my trying to stop him.
I'm not gonna lie, this part's a little nerve-wracking. They fool you, dude. Told you. his animations running, it's like Graham, it's like he's not a chicken shit, he's just this awkward teenager. A lot of dialogue with no speech. It's great.
Hookah.
Stalama! Stalama!
No, we don't want that one.
Hookah.
Off another!
Hookah.
Off another!
I don't think there's anything across the way. It's been a while since I've been in here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth worrying about in here. The tail of the dragon. So we gotta get it to where it'll hit the tail of the dragon. Okay. So we got this.
That dragon was certainly not on a short leash.
So we've moved that into position.
Buddha?
Off another!
Which that rules. Okay, so now we can get across. This is a cool little puzzle. I think there's ways to screw it up. Maybe if you like hit the dragon preemptively or something.
Buddha?
Stalama! Stalama!
Ooh.
He wants to shoot so bad.
Buta!
Stalama.
Alright, we'll move this thing.
Buta!
Afana.
Afanada.
That's not what I wanted. I didn't think this would hit that one, but we'll try it. Maybe the angle's right.
Buta!
Afanada.
Okay, so the angle was right. Alright. I'll give it that.
Buta!
Stalama.
Alright, almost there.
Buta!
Afanada.
Afanada.
Buta!
Afanada. Now I'm gonna ring the bell. No.
Buta!
Stalama.
I gotta have him shoot that again. Nah, it's not too bad.
Buta!
Yeah. Afanada.
Afanada.
That's what I wanted. The little blue man. Alright, we're solid. Good stuff. That was too cute. I had to take a picture of that. A boost. cautious here. And Graham learns to shoot.
Perhaps there's an addendum that will let you back into the tournament if you bring back an eye?
Shrekky, Afamata.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Shrekky. Buta.
Apanada! No!
That shit's heavy.
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home, where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that
Message.
person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Achaka was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Achaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtuwe. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No, because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucketheads, anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you. You're their last hope.
Oh. It was a... I don't know if it was a little message in there about Daventry not being what it once was. Like in our dreams of, in our nostalgia of Daventry, nothing will live up. Or that they hope with the right people in charge it can go back to its former glory. Tell you something, the Odd Gentleman. You guys have done it. This is magical. Anyway, back to the competition here. I never did get that Joker to sign the thing. Whoops. Okay. I will go ahead and knock out the Duel of Speed, but to do so, we need to do a couple more things. And at first, I think we're just going to go ahead and take care of the goblin problem that we have. I think the best way to go about that is to go... where will we go for that? I guess up here. Sometimes I have to wander around a little bit to remember where the right direction was for stuff. But, there's an issue with the goblins. And Mr. Fancy Cakes. Yeah, it hurts, bro. Huh. How come I can't shoot Mr. Fancy Cakes?
I'd always been a straight shooter, but Achaka opened my eyes.
Alright, that one wasn't that bad.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Fancy Cakes. Okay, this part I've only done once before, so I hope I do it a little better this time. This is real creepy.
out all those goblins?
With swiftness or patience? You'll have to wait and see.
I guess some die and some crawl away, and I guess you gotta, depending on how many die versus how many crawl away.
Release me, you fiends! Oh, it's you! Oh, nice shot! Time for you rocks to roll! Boy! That is your name, right? Boy, thank the shining stars! Where did you learn to shoot like that? Now, I'm not a native goblin tongue, but I'm pretty sure I made out the words unicorns and majestic museum. Mr. Fancy Cakes is too barbarous for a caged life. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize for my pilfering sausages, and thank you for saving me.
I have been through too much already today. I forgive you. And I just want to say...
Yeah, that's sweet, boy. Real nice of you. And since we are all square, I have a favor to ask of you. Can you deliver this rare and miraculous ingredient to that amateur magic shop in town? It's a snoozing leaf. Be careful transporting it, though. Once Mr. Fancy Cakes ate one of these snoozing leaves and was knocked out cold for days. And as a token of my appreciation, here is your money back. There you go. I'd give you more, but those hoarding goblins looted my cart. Well, gotta run. Good thing these shorts breathe so well. Thanks again, boys. I won't forget this. Sonararia!
Did the merchant remember that?
Ha! The merchant immediately forgot that.
Wish I wouldn't have killed so many goblins, but... Okay, that was better than I thought before. For some reason, I thought it was a little different, where they were coming down the hill at me differently, but... Oh well, that went swimmingly, I suppose. And at least I got my coin back, so now I can do the pie. So we're gonna go ahead and I think we'll make up the pie. I need to hey, how do you get that steak? Fancy Cakes. Unbelievable. Ah. My poor steed. That's where he is. Well, I could go that way, but I can't save him yet until I do the pie stuff. I do want to kind of poke my head in here and see if anything is different with this. We still got a love letter here. Okay. And that rock has some significance too, but we can't do anything with it until we tackle the duel of strength.
There was absolutely nothing you could do, Graham. Achaka would have met the same fate with or without you. You are the only adventurer to have ever survived that well. That despicable dragon has murdered countless knights, and you are the only one to have wounded him. Achaka's spirit lives on inside you. Let his arrow guide you through the rest of this competition. It's no consolation, but I want you to be my apprentice next spring. Perhaps we can avenge Achaka's death together.
I'm not so sure about this. I think I need to find another path.
Your story's not yet written, Graham. This is only the beginning. Find your path. Even if it leads you right back to where you started.
Interesting. If you look at
the nights when I could sleep on the floor and still be able to move the next day.
If you look around the shop, you see some items here. This is the work order. This gets the crumbler involved. We'll find one of those shortly. This dagger is an item she's working on, but it's not for sale. And you have something similar with each of the establishments here.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. Oh, I'm deeply sorry you lost a friend. I'm here to help. Oh, hope you're hungry.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's Starshroom Pie, a delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Good day.
Bye pie.
Oh boy. Alright, so we'd already been prepared.
These sugar shrooms look amazing.
We found these way
Just
earlier.
the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now,
My first
you
playthrough
can
took me a
find
while.
me the starberries.
Because I was
She's
afraid to go
all
grab the piece
yours
of meat
for
hanging by the
discounted
string.
rate
I
of
thought I'd fall
one
in and
shiny
die.
gold coin.
But the point of any King's Quest game is to try anything, even if you die.
These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me 1 shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant Starshroom pie is all yours.
Such great voice acting in this.
Oh, I'm very disappointed in your choice.
Hate that for you.
Oh, thanks for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or 2, or 3. And good luck in the tournament.
Ba-na-ning. Graham seems to be smiling. Oh, I wonder what Amaya will say about the eye.
Hey, Graham. Such an amazing trophy. Please cherish it forever.
You see the difference? One chides you and the other says you are a great warrior. I guess now that I've wrapped my head around 3 paths, 3 ways to play, nothing right, nothing wrong. I'm so used to King's Quest being something right, something wrong, mediocre points, full points. But there's not a full or half points. It's do it the way you want to do it.
What wisdom can we share today?
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I will gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
Alright, we'll get you a frog.
Fare thee well.
May your cup be one of thinking.
Not the choice I would have made.
Well, we made the choice.
Our order is finally here. Well, part of it anyway. Chester, remind me to leave a poor review for that merchant on the town board.
Ah, this should do the trick.
It's close, but it still needs that frog's breath.
Well, I'm glad I could help further it along.
Yes, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you this vial of hypnotic powder. Oh, it's expired.
It could work. It was just never finished.
Let me guess, it's missing lollipop root, or baby's tears. I can bring you a tuft of Mr. Fancy Cake's fur.
No, it just needs raisins. Here.
Thanks, I guess.
Floating vial as well. Okay, so I think we're done here for now. And with the pie, we are gonna head north. We hadn't been that way at all yet. And we will finish up with talking to some new friends about what is going on with the bridges in this town. Oh, well, here is a bridge. And beautiful Daventry in the background, Castle Daventry. Quickly. And there's nothing you could have done. I've done that a million times trying to beat it. You can't do anything.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that. Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
Yep, no bandicoots here. Just a hairy, hideous bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology? And join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Oh, yes, of course, the troll dance. I, only know the traditional Ludor version, so you should start.
Very well, Tiny Bandicoot.
It's a pretty funny part. I'm not sure if we do it here, if we have to do it again.
Yeah. Oh, can't stop. All right.
You got some great moves, Mr. Bandy. You are most certainly a bridge troll. What did you want from Ulfie?
Is there any way you could let me cross?
I'm not supposed to do this, but Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. If you bring Ulfie back a snack to satisfy his sweet tooth, Ulfie might consider letting little Bandicoot pass.
Happy trails.
Scamper back quick, little Bandicoot. Ulfie is starving.
So depending on the answers you give him, sometimes he calls you a little goose and other things. Interesting, I had the
Thanks
A
for the
and B
momentary lapse in
icons.
conversation. Ulfie was unquestionably hangry. Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you to cross. Though a quick-footed peacock already got to that snarling Snarlax. Oh, I almost forgot. Little Bandicoot, for your act of kindness, Ulfie would like you to have this. Whenever you need me, just give it a blow.
Aha.
Step lively. Ulfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
Very
He
interesting.
needs to work on his time management skills.
Hey, my coin!
Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say...
Maybe I could beat someone to the meeting and hear the password.
I'm sure we can.
Nice of you to find.
So Ulfie was late for the meeting. But now I can call Ulfie whenever I need to. Once again with the pumpkins. This is pretty gruesome up ahead. I'm going to show you guys this. Check this out. We'll come back right back for that. But the snarling Snarlax.
Yeesh. Ugh. Ah.
I was fine viewing that snarly Snarlax with the 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth from this distance. Gross.
We'll come back here later. For now.
You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger than a macaroon. Ulfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Ulfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve
These three are
pressure
so
on the
great.
back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side, but I need you to work with me. We need to build our bridges and get over this. What's a compromise we can all live with?
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
Ah, geez, Pilar, I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as to say they
Won't
don't
attempt that
appreciate us,
just
but
yet.
by golly, I wouldn't go so far as to say they do either.
Bridges don't grow on trees. They grow on us. If Daventry wants us to go back to work, those guards need to stop breaking our
What's
backs.
this doing here?
There's one
Ulfie
with a
can
ladder
agree
in it.
with. The guards with pointy shoes hurt Ulfie's back.
Guards with pointy
So,
shoes
all of
hurt
us
their
are aligned
backs.
with the strategy that the guards need to step lightly when crossing on our backs. Now we're
Shortcut.
getting somewhere.
Brilliant.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg.
Goats,
with
huh?
a nice aged raclette.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Oh boy.
Alfie, there is no
Those
such thing.
unicorns.
That's what he had.
Oh boy. That's brilliant. Brilliant writing. Alright. Time to do the bridge thing.
Thanks for getting Ulfie out of there. That meeting was getting heated.
So we have to do that just
As
to
long
do
as
this
he knows
part.
the password, you have to let him in.
He is a weak link. He'd better come soon.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
Yeah,
What
to get
is the knock?
Ulfie away.
And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
So you can see that part.
Where do you keep going, Alfie?
Ulfie has very important business to attend to. Have the croissants arrived yet?
I already told you. I forgot the croissant, okay? Can... Proceed with the secret knock.
I like
Yes,
that they mentioned
and-
that he was a bridge from Ludor, which was one of the other lands in the King's Quest universe.
Then... Now, speak the secret password.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Hey, you. You don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Mmm, delicious.
He's no scab. He's a bridge bandicoot. And Ulfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He is a representative from our sister guild in Ludor.
I heard the Ludor Bridge Guild members are horrendously violent thugs. Wanton destruction follows any negotiation they have ever held. Welcome, friend. Come inside.
Mr. Bridge Bandicoot, representative.
If you
of
hadn't done the
Ludor.
dance before,
On behalf of myself, the Grand
You would have to
Counselor
do it
of the
with Pilar at
Daventry
that
Bridge
point.
Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It will be great to have an outsider.
so this is our, I guess, Canadian bridge
As long as
and our
he
French
sides
bridge.
with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
Golly gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not extreme enough. We need to destroy these horns once and for all. We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Mine are already up on the hill where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer, throw in whatever is used to summon you. You are a part of this.
So I totes don't want to throw in Ulfie's horn mouthpiece. So I'm gonna
How
use the
cute.
bell.
A little bridge bell for a little bandicoot.
Okay, well, according to the agenda, the next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation tactics. What is our strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on our backs?
Oh! They should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs and force them to crawl over our backs.
This is a little part for just
now,
comic relief.
Both interesting
You get to
perspectives,
pick,
I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us
whichever
all to
one
be
that you want.
successful. What do you think, Bandicoot?
Well, I actually agree with Pilar.
Merci. This little one has the rebellious spirit. He is very welcome here.
Point taken. Moving on. Switching topics. Alfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Alfie loves the taste of sweet.
Alfie, you are an unrefined swine. Savory is the only snack accepted by my palate.
You both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bandicoot?
Oh, there is nothing tastier than a fresh baguette with a few gobs of camembert.
Vive la révolution, Bandicoot.
Okay, continuing forward. We need to decide on our team jackets. The tailor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Alfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly
damn
logo
unicorns.
with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
No. Our jacket needs to be exciting. We should go with something epic, something that will burn into their minds. We should go with trolls eating humans, with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Okay, those are both great points, but we really need to find a side to align on and work together. What do you think, Bandicoot?
This old passive Canadian.
I'm gonna go with Pilar on this. We need to make a statement.
He is one smart bridge. We'll build fear into their minds, and they'll never cross a bridge again.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly
This is the
across
last
our
item.
backs.
This is a
them walk
slowdown in the
Eat their
dialogue.
legs, and force them to crawl across.
And it
Why does it
repeats at
feel
this
like we're
point
talking
going
in
on
circles
here, so
here?
you have the option to leave. And I understand why they do it this way. Plus, you can't
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves.
you can't just beat the
I'm
game
taking
in
my
5
horn
minutes,
and
you
leaving
know?
until you sort this out.
Where some of the old King's Quest, you can just... I'm gonna pick up Waddle's horn here.
Okay then, alrighty. Well then, this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them. That bell was of little use to me, but Waddle's horn was sure to blow open new paths.
I mean, the older King's Quest games, like I was saying, if you knew the puzzles, right, it's just... You know, you turned it on to fastest mode so you can walk fast as possible. Click, 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 or pick up, grab, use key on, etc., etc. You're done with it as soon as you could enter the inputs. This one, you can't skip dialogue, and I can't tell if it's good or bad at times, because sometimes I just want to, like, do it again as a refresher. So it'd be nice to just speed through it, but then at the same time, skipping dialogue isn't good. Maybe if they did it like 14 does it, where if you've seen the dialogue once, it saves a record, and if you have a completed game, you can just skip dialogue, because you have a completed game. I don't know. Then again, I wouldn't want to miss something. Okay, so the quest here is I have two of 3 mouthpieces. I'm gonna go for the third mouthpiece, and then we'll take a short break, and then we'll do the final 3 trials. I think we can knock them out pretty quick back to back. In itself, finding Achaka and the bridge thing is almost 2 trials on their own. His little legs pop up in the air. It's awesome.
Temper. This fire is not easy to ignite.
I've never seen that. What the frick?
I can't take this stress. I need a snack.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Wow, it's like my eyes are just seriously glued this direction now.
Oh, there must be some more kindling around here. Maybe if I just regain my strength.
Crazy. Okay. I mean, my eyes are totally like, what happened here? Okay, okay.
Hello, little friend, mon petit ami. Good to see a troll with the same views as me. These horns will soon burn. We need to show Daventry we mean business. We are not their servants who run at the bellow of a horn.
Well, and we see here that
Start, you worthless flame.
she's got raisin croissants here, so we're just gonna go into this.
Powderize!
I don't feel so good.
Shimmy!
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Shake!
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Spin!
Spin. Spinny. Spin.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
Good night,
Just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
I now had the complete set.
Very nice. And with Waddles here, we've got all the bridges done. So we will take a short break here. We'll just move into position to do the next part, and then we'll come back. We'll knock out. Because I hadn't done it in so long, I may knock out strength first, and then we'll knock out the duel of speed, and yeah, battle wits with the last part. So be back in just a second. Thanks for watching up to this point, and we will see you momentarily.